Everybody, the judge in the Tracie Hunter case will decide tomorrow if Hunter's guilty verdict will be set aside and there will be a new trial for the suspended Hamilton County Juvenile Court judge.
Hunter's defense lawyer argued for that new trial today. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch has covered the Hunter trial since the beginning. He's back with us now again about this case, which just never seems to end, Jeff.
Well, it could end this week if Judge Norbert Nadel refuses the new trial request. But if he approves it, we would start all over again.
Tracie Hunter was convicted in October on one felony count. Today, defense attorney Clyde Bennett said the jury foreperson should never have been on the case because she failed to reveal key personal information during jury selection. Bennett said that juror had been sexually abused by a pastor when she was a teenager, and because Judge Hunter is also a pastor, the juror was prejudiced against Hunter.
The fact that this happened when she was 17 or 18 years old does not diminish the fact that she still has deep-rooted issues and contempt and ill will or ill feelings toward people in pastoral positions to this day. She says that it's a lifelong impact and it's deep pain.
To back his contention, Bennett played a video that the juror Sandra Kirkham made for a victims support group several years ago.
The impact of being abused by someone that you trust so completely and then uses that trust to hurt you is lifelong.
Bennett said if he knew the juror's background before the case began, he would have dropped her from the jury, and he claimed she lied when asked if she was ever the victim of a crime. But Special Prosecutor Scott Croswell said the juror was completely truthful because the incident was not considered a crime in Ohio back when it happened, as long as the victim was of the age of consent. The prosecution also blasted Hunter's defense strategy for maliciously attacking a juror doing her civic duty. Quote, "The defendant has stooped to a level never before seen in the annals of judicial history in Hamilton County."
But what he fails to tell you about this tape that he played, as we've now played for the entire community, as a further violation of her, as we've played it for the entire community, what they failed to say is she went on to say that where once she believed in her faith and trust in the church would never be the same, she now sees God working in her life, and she has a renewed faith and hope.
Judge Norbert Nadel will rule tomorrow on the new trial request. If he says yes, the parties will meet Friday morning and plan what's next. If he denies the new trial, Hunter will be sentenced Friday morning instead. She could get up to 18 months for passing along privileged court information to her brother in an effort to prevent her brother from being fired from his job as a juvenile detention officer. Back to you.
So, Jeff, she could conceivably actually start serving her jail time on Friday if that's the case, if that's the ruling?
I would doubt it because whatever the sentence is, generally there's a pre-sentence investigation. So I'm going to assume that the sentence, if there is a sentencing, would occur and then there would be a pre-sentence investigation, but we'll have to see.
All right, Jeff Hirsch, thank you. Judge Nadel recently rejected another attempt by Hunter for a new trial. The defense claimed 3 jurors changed their minds after signing the jury form and actually wanted to vote not guilty. But Judge Nadel said allowing that kind of switch would be chaos for the judicial system.
A former